My no I say an opinion for today's agenda and to us so and I'm a guest here Ernest Adade. Minu akwaba.
Yenua
Boko die.
Adum ya say obi na kan divine selection akan
Sure.
And afi no nso no nyame aya adum ama yewuram. Nyama mienu na hia. Obenya nkwa na wanya ahoden. Nti nkwa ahoden mu mayare bia ma obia obia yen nyankopon ankasa acha yen de aka no sabio adwene kakra odi be se onihwe ye kra odi utobi bi na okoton a obenya so mfaso na no na me ni nkrofo bi kasa na ye kasa about business se ejuma bain na anka yewura 2024 mu ya na nkrofo ka se oman no mu ayedin oman no mu ayedin na me bisa se oman no mu ayedin no the first time me ye ka oman no mu ayedin ama no Thomasum 2009 owura atamels ebedi ade because na owura akufo teso no na Ghana for nyina agi atum say we were moving in the right direction. Nyama koye nyama kakra social intervention programs are abani di gu form no na ye adwuma enti school feeding say eko health insurance say eko maternal health care na eko education na eko ye brilliant but needy students na nkrofo you na eko owura tamils taking over na it became clear say na nyama bi atosini and na ema owura we your friends say abrantie Lucky Mensa eko book to nkra say tewia nko kan kire ni nua ata say ye brena enkoye
but before so be take you over no answer na change of government but by any factors be bring mu ba ko ye say enema nkoye na ban what so
no the predominant thing in 2008 was corruption.
Okay.
Say aban ni ye corrupt na MPP aban no omo asisa sika akwa Prudential Bank sika na MDC boss say a good Prudential Bank no say been previous amenyi ni say big World Bank empose obeba African Development Bank na waba Bank of Ghana ebi ni ho sika na omo body no ye body a if I would run the paper so enye but omo come and to Ghana for assume say MPP for no because that I want to mean ko kan say aban na anya adwuma it doesn't make sense. It won't make sense to the ordinary Ghanaian. Because sometimes exactly. Na ye ba ye na ekosi saying and I made 2 Ghana for the bia me can say owura mahama na wunimu no between 2012 late 2011 so be 6 months president and sana oba beye omampeni 2012 bepim 2016 owura mahama na wunimu no na sabin produce omampeni mwa na yesi ye koto hyen abrega na asrafo e di aba omo bra na omampeni mwa atichobo sana mahama na NDC for asandi na aba enye mahama foforo enye sa obi a oni ni di nse o enye obi foforo bi a yakofa na afri baby ono nso di mahama yede ebi a mahama yariga bi a na mahama foforo bi enye wura John Dramani mahama no a na odi mampedi na Ghana for su say ye ni adwuma ni oman nim na o ka kire ye say ono no onyi konya na wakwa akofa adwuma abre yen the same owura mahama na me call training college in the 1990s na meji alawa dididi na wo call nursing training na oji alawa kakra dididi sa mahama na oba ya o se alawa no na obetua e na wo ato abama na dia o ntua o nto ma na jai sa mahama na want to maintain alawa e free owura Rollins penso a e be fa akufo penso a e be du ono ni boss atame osusu ansa na e be du ono mahama ne so no ono a o twa mu no sa mahama kro na na o san aba be pri akonwa no enye foforo bia Ninka say mahama na a free a champion pencil na a do a sutobre bia a pebre bia na Ghana na ya dam no na yakoso mbo dam nkwana na ewo ho na dam ne we nti a champion ba ya na a champion ko si pon dam nti sansuo no we a yenya kakra free ha na yenya kakra free ha nti na ewo me a yetumi nya kanea timi dim enya de foforo wo owura mahama penso efiri mahama penso Rollins penso na akoso mbofa Daily Graphic na ubie front page na corner ho na ye twogu ho na da bia na ye tro water level enti na kanea no na ye nya nsuo emfa mfidie mu ma kanea no entumi ma na ye na kakra na owura Rollins ekosi tiko aboaze plant no a thermal plant na ye di generate power obia penso ohaw no ba na ye tumi aso ano ono owura mahama no nko edu ne so ohaw no ba ye no ye da so mu mfie nan the same mahama no ana oba biom no amofa nti me de say obi ka say mahama hu ye hu na obi aka say oman no mu aye dendie enti yankofa obi mra na wa adwene ya say ye kwa akofa mahama na oni Atamils be bi ade 2009 na Nigerian banks ni Zenith Bank, Access Bank, Nigeria for bank akese nyina ba oman yi mu, Stanbic Bank, Standard Bank, Nigeria South Africa for bank akese nyina ba oman yi mu. Banks akese Stand Chart no me backlist no were all doing well and some are akufo hand over ama na mo fa ade ba ko Ghana for nim ni say the mass Switzerland and the year ewiase nyina o man ba ko a obusika sem ekoyie pa offshore banking na ansa na owura kufo hand over ama Atamils ni mahama no na kufo aye nhihye nyina Ghana ye te say Mauritius nhihye nyina ye di offshore banking ba Ghana ha omo taking over na omo twa omo na omo jaye Sana hama na went to new sustain answer na banks are no mo paye cho say yenje bosia Alpha bank frau obtete wo sa beje bosia
sika gu ho beje bi
owura mahama na 2015 o man ye the minimum tax ni wo tax Emma banks every so mo asene and sana banks ni timi cross wa afi no obu cross wa afi na 2016 and 2017 na ado ba no na banks na sika nyina asan wo ko kai banking report no na de eye me de wo ho ne se kai owura amoaben a no wo bank wo Ghana ha ye friend UT bank no ya businessman and no di mu owura amoaben e tworo krata fa banks na egu ye no ko na ko kan Nti da bia me catch you say absabo see Ghana na bi see America Ena papa bi a ye friend the William D. Black. Ocho ahoma I say the best way to rob a bank is to own one. So person we are bank here. Kona ko bie bank. Ubie bank na wa na oye boss ana meboa. Na boss no te ho na otresika no na Ghana fo wo akọ bre wo Madina dwom na odi usika akọto ho no. Na omo aye scheme led by Rural Asan no that Bank of Ghana no sabre. Na ya nyama de disika efa baby na nipa fa chire na wakọ akosisako me say kan banking sector report no wo ma omo ka say na nado abegu bank no na nado abegu bank no sabin preduasa say wo ko waka report no na wo ka sa na wagini
ma me nkom anim kakra me musa say ya keka nyina no owura mahama ma no kotena chire na MPP aban abai ye ba bedru kwan mu na yare ba say sikasem be say okay na say activities ni ade cost so we nim sikasem mu
anfa we dey chire kakra
pick up there
exactly dollar as at enra the dollar ba we say dollar koya hit almost 15 cedis 14 point something dollar as at enra na aba 10 point something vary plus or minus kakra bi as at enra wa fa pump ho atop petrol there fuel is dropping drastically there eya na nkrofo ere fini say factors bi wo ho no mo a move niama we na sa factors no na eya aban focus ya say wura election year mu so there is always the possibility say aban sikasem ebe wo so kakra the entire aban sikasem wo so election year mu ni say niama bebre wo ho no mo aban ahya ase say aban pesika no di wie enti say aban anya sika amfa nhyemu a election by enti no the focus is on all those projects. Say you be bomodin, say you be to me you be the say ya disika kakra kum ya disika kakra bekum ya pese sika bakrum kakra intino contractor bia ye entry anika say aban pesika no tua womka ansa na niama eye normal ones no ebeba but am fa ma men kai Ghana for asembi
because
niama owura na nadu danko akufo-addo oka say obeye no why? Also, Obama ye Marco school free. She, so can say Obama and ye Marco school free. And yet, Danya, yes, now you can say, if you mean, ye 2 billion, now ye DSC, a be a Kencity dine way. And if you mean, now ye 2 billion, now Sunny ye read down on any party, ye Juma.
There be a cow.
Where there a recurrent nature say. Debia busumi bia ese aban tria sika efa aduane ho aban ese so tria autobook aban ese so tria teacher for ne ka aban consistent recurrent na amafa mama san comparison no say owura mahama na oka kire yen say ono de say Ghana for ma ebeko school free say ye ma no unya sika ntria school fees no me Mahama dear mini Ghana, mini nanado nya adwene sa. Enti media mebo modern say, mema mo quality education. Na say no. Na quality ni be sha asie free say wo benya school dan day schools, enye boarding school. Day schools e mako ahanu na metumi asiama Ghana for na media improve education e wo secondary sector. Enti sa day schools ahanu no ono owura John Dramani Mahama ebesi Awafa, ya dishi share so. Ewa online o, Ghana ni bia wutie mi bia wunji mindi fa se mi twa wontro. Google get fund. How just Bosha browser how many schools did Mahama complete? Get fund administrator. Owa yariga owa okujeto eko parliament eko kan say school no omaye 129. And I get for administrator by Sebo Sikano, Yanni Triaka. A dina ye see, and World Bank Tria Makumaku 14, dear Kai, and Yan get fund ye Tria Dinaka. A buyer uncle Fasika and Free Bank of Ghana. A buyer uncle Jibusia and Free Manoni, and a debuy. Sikano Yanni Tria. Now Yan dear ye Tria Makumaku 15 cat ye. Now. World Bank Etria Makumaku 14 ka ye total 29 e wo hosesi a get fund administrator kan asem no owura okujeto ene ne NDC omugu parliament omo ama meka say get fund administrator boa odi krata owura okujeto ma we mfi say no your deputy minister of education sa nyuma we no hweso
Ernest na say 200 so why be at least
200 why mu 29 your exam your try exam 200 kura 200 uche mienu ay 100 if I say 100% na 29 so uche mu mienu ay beka say ebeka 14.5 no your try exam 100% John Dramani Mahama nya 14.5 or say yama no say no yama ni distinction you am of fan distinction man
the nation builder
nation builder also who see suku aboa Ghana our future leaders yema when to me and see mu half so 200 we will see mu 100 na mama country okuja to no de ahoma esan John Mahama come about these schools okuja to buy out the cancer school ni ba ku bia cost to 6.5 million Ghana cedis that's 65 billion titikano 65 billion titikano 6.5 million no John Mahama and to me and raise who can 200 ni nyina bomu John Mahama ka o de a SSL or this schools no there be ameka say 1.3 billion this is according to Okujeto say 1.3 billion Ghana cedis Owura Mahama Dibesi school 200 no when to me and raise in 4.5 years when to me and see no fa when to me and no fa I'm fancy school no Owura na the bank akufo-addo catch Ghana for say me Ghana for akọ school free afibia Owura na do tria between 1.2 billion and 2 billion Ghana cedis afiba akubia na do raising 2 billion per year for the past 6 years he is still going 2 billion times 6 na do to me raising obi to me raising 1.3 billion o say na do anya de anti yansan fa akunwa no ma no
be our cotton nature.
Oh, no, you are dear. In fact, 7 previous, Muhammad Bugana for Jimmy for. Let me tell you why. Your friends say, or Bakubi or say 24-hour economy. Alpha, the now prefer. Say your beer bank, me bank, Bakua here. And you live in a was here. If you say a baby ADB Anajo, I will be until free fee. Abaha. And now say I will be phone. Na me app nie na me sika guso na me that demo anajo no matumi atwe sika na free bank no me ntu car me nante me nya hwe na metumi twe sika no gu me phone no so a metumi twe gu momo na me di momo na ato ade e wa manone owura ma say obabie bank no 24 hours nti anajo amofa so free wo demo na nante ba yi sika no na wo ba yi sika no na akronfo hia ozongo junction ha na ye hihia on free blues a wa ba abebo na amane ewo Jubilee House ana. That is the thinking of the man. And America said, when Nanado Edwin say, in 2020, Nanado say, me ba toi, me 4 years now, me shall say, me free SHS no. Then make sure say Ghana for ma school fee and ma Ghana ni ba bia enko tenafie. School fee nkwa me ba toi so me see schools. Net was schools now missing so we see hospitals, never the 2 hospitals, no so major sectors of the economy. Now na baby cheba omiaso can say my mobile money interoperability amamo. Now making sure say mobile money no e be call baby my Ghana card. Many man only for the kasama Ghana card no tu kwan ya na no me call DRC. Me Ghana card na me drew ho na me yi me obi am bisa me passport.
We nyina de nkrofo adwene ho yo musika asem.
Musika Medru horses here. I'm from Medru. And I make answer, and Rani, you can't say about working. Ghana for say, yes, he can hear but yes. Let me go Kumasi weekend. Now, me can say, Medru Surohon. And Sunday, no, me guys no back, me IT guys no back, one of your developers, Nima Niwu, any core of water region, Ketaho, side ho baby. The Accra place who left, new right. Me yakwala me, you know. Na ho na yedua watermelon na yedua mako jene se me nti me kom na me hu se chale ama for to wall afa we ne ho asase ni bi ho na me kan se me pa wa ha se sika ni ebotom e bia ohene bi abusua pani bi aton asase na yedi dua nuane a na nkrofo dua no bae ni niama yetimi kotono. Yaton asase na ma developers are yesi so dying. Emrantie na e wa ha no omo hia asase no. That's the beginning of their poverty. Because a volta no. So if anything at all, we could preserve those lands for agriculture. And no na baromia kan ye na daily graphic, daily guide. Kona kofa na kan obi a otie yen. Kohwe de baromia kan wo ho. O say he will improve, he as president will improve agriculture. Never dream Ramova Debia and Canada. Call the time here in Canada. Said the best place to invest as a Ghanaian is agric. And first said, now you export watermelon cry, and I say you export watermelon juice and Kai. That's I seen a good way. Say, no, Meko, yes, we are exporting Meko, young Kombokin and Concoto tomatoes in Beton Ghana. Now, yes, we are exporting tomatoes because the assassin support. That is what we are talking about. If you are telling me that there will be a 24-hour economy, and you are here for no, Ubama 24-hour, Ubaso can yes in a phone. But there are about that. I will deploy technology.
Export here, okay. Any into one district, one factory.
In fact, you will do the agriculture to supply the raw material into 1D1F. Until you tomato factory or yam tomatoes, or bibe dria tomatoes na man. Uwo mango factory or juice or your cats or your dead. When you say UK, any Ghana, ewo, and Shishaya, mango cats, any Niama, say, de baho. Yen to me supply. Your agua, and Yamanka, yen Hananka, ye to me, ye to me, call the American market. A cotton, a dollar, a bow, my him. We have those things. It's the American is the people with the idea. We are not talking Okada.
Yeah, Koswa were Greek, Obi Obebia can Greek. Still, no, as I say, invest in Greek, Bibrisa.
Yeah, it's the method. the method we are using, Tetino, Kwame Nkrumah nominee state farms. It's your mine farm. They're good in say Nkrofo every year. Niama Nkrofo ma into yen shaso nyaju when I buying Japadi and so young fans why you see a call.
So you say in Kano or say he's interested in the banking sector report of what kind?
It's online.
Okay.
It's online. Just Google it. It's online. Okay. Now Google the American one. No, the American one. No, is the best way to rob a bank is to own one. When you read these documents, people say Onipa daseni akwa steady the course of US. No, the same savings and loans arrangement. Na ye wawa. No, Obia steady and no the bank Ghana hand be implemented. Obia said that steady. And no obey implementing to the letter. It is our time now, na ye Ora Mahama 2015 now or banks in Isika. Now all man on bailout. Somebody knew what they were doing. Say bailout now ye dey bano. Percentage be your obidia. And na obi thought dying. Ewa report in say omo disika no bebre ekoto adan. Inti minisika na media akoto ho say media 200 na ochina. Meba beyi na me de akoto tomatoes akomadi na dwomu akoton na me koton ba me ton na me di sika no gu ho na me wo supplier bi wa akomadan a odi tomatoes e bre me meko akoyi na oba meko akoton no obi a oti bank ho asisa sa sika no akoto luxury apartment e wa America inti me tomatoes wura no di tomatoes na bre me a me di ba be ko me madi na dwomu no me ko bank ho a na ayasem okay say you buy January and you call say ma me be feel blues one of the savings and loans say na do buy yes when in 7th January by the 18th January na yes she will be feel blues na do na be ono be use can free banking but we knew say your man for sika say you ni bank ni sika no di bi koto shares wa ADB waje aban sika say fa ko ye wo bank ni yi na tria o clients neka e na odi akoto aban bank obeji aban sika e na odi koto aban bank however nyama we no it says you better take your time na ya chire Ghana fo na say you take your time na ya chire Ghana fo me de menya ye be free experts no mo aheda ama Ghana fo atiase yie na say ye ma Ghana fo atiase yie I say, "Ubetumi akoto aba mama hama." I say, "Wa."
Mo na mo communicators. Enema hodo a wo ka ho asem yi. E wo ho bebre, e ho nkomodie no akoso. Still I would say nkofo mo.
Look, man is surprised you. And I was in a meeting. Now him say Asad and na me kotna meeting, you know, professors, doctors, almost say my assembly or Monteda.
Say just say who the obono nkofo.
But how many papers yet they bit to me until that professor on kind newspaper and 19% say may I ask if you when it was the last time you went through you went through Daily Graphic or any paper and I you know this way
the advert or Daily Graphic
oh but there were front page all I'm trying to say is say yen to me enka ni nyina nkyere obi a wo radio so they said they can the robot ni bi wo man to man one on one door to door enti na me say ye party empanifo make otu akurafo no awatu momone nso fo nso sumbon say party empanifo na omubedi campaign nanimu na nya greedy obi ankwa ankoje communication sika nhye ne back pocket obi a assess or making sure say bibi be court district be one kotna so na say ye nyina ye put your shoulders to the wheeler mahama nyedom I believe that
Mahama says he's a nation builder. Dr. Baumia says it's possible.
Look, Maka said we on several stations. My name is Makana Hada. Mahama has been vice president of the Republic of Ghana. Baumia has been vice president of the Republic of Ghana. I want to measure the two of them, mango to mango, apple to apple. And yet, Mahama as president, I don't know making decisions, you know, to Baumia or your vice president, or Nudna or what the president, I'm an you a sana constitution neka.
Yes, oh yeah.
Owu about
Vice now we are limited.
We are vice o bua opani no amana ye adwuma nti opani no na directed the SSA wo ye. Opani no apart from Nyaman to
now we are adwuma bia na say on enquire you betumi aka say investigate we said they investigate.
Yeah, exactly. Because the penny no asuma no enye ne pe e na ode call South America say okoto hanga ba. The penny na asuma no say kona koto hanga bra. Ana would kwa di hanga ya no maye. Hanga ya ye ko di ya no na owura Martin Hamidu say ni penny es catcher ne say munko investigating no. Ghana for akodun som yakwa ahohiahia mu na nipa ho akyere no. Na coastal say gu na nyama wonam apro. Wadua na sha fridge mu na say amofa.
Back to comparison now we the vice president
Yeah, me say we can compare the two of them mango to mango. Owura Mahama, I have said it a million times. I've said it on every platform Mako. Say Owura Mahama, John Dramani Mahama, flag bearer of the NDC. Otumika a positive thing Baku attributed to him as vice president. Metro Obama NDC. Alpha made me voter ID card bekwa ko my NDC for dano dua omumra mini ombenanti akwa to ama. If you can say one, I'm not saying 10, I'm not saying 2, I'm not saying 5. Monsieur on come back on me. So as vice president, project DCC menisoni, and this is what I achieved. As vice president, me kwanya the Metro Obama NDC. As vice president, Owura Bawumia can say Ghana for ya nyama manual check. Brick and mortar is what we have done. Mobile phone eba Ghana in the late 90s, early 20s, early 2000s. Mobile phone eba Ghana no. Mobile phone so fast no enkrofo enya woko Kenya. The M-Pesa can do everything. He can work every miracle. What to me the bibia. Say ya benya so fast wo Ghana ha no. Na ye no na ye desktop. Yes is in it is a desktop solution a solution any other solutions enkasa. Nti ya kind of desktop onu nkwa no ye ni boss. Ye ne sa enye yi. Mami kan tell. Owura Mahama tried mobile money interoperability. Under Mahama as president, not even as vice president, as Mahama as president, or the Kempton Switch belongs to RLG. Or the Mawamu, they could not do it. By Busumi now vice president, what take project, now what deliver. And now me the minimum mobile money. SND our family me the Vodafone best and MTN. Who do MTN best and obi the it is working. Enya dia ye di anwaka. So obi say the ba omi aka ye na wo book mu a. Wo ya mobile money na kwa the ba omi aka ye no waye. Owa Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. Number 2. Nyema odiegu akwa the man has focused say wo kwa manoni. Nyama ukwa manoni na weni jihuno or the beba. How are they doing it? Technology. So he will drive technology. He will make sure Ghana experiences technology. What are you saying? And not the only thing the NDC is saying is oh no, or say your economists now why any technology. Now technology drives the world. If you call school, say we are accounting now. You see accounting and something and IT.
Becoming the vice president,
me say I'm of our back canamentie. And I say NBC me biambra or mammy back one me me voter ID card bemano, a election dia on my family. Oba Kaibi, meaning Kaibi. Even as president, also manado a shayem bodna or nye. Sir, as president, Owura Mahama. The Terminal 3 he is talking about, he did 65%. Go and check whether it is in his manifesto. Obi na Becca and say, yeah, be or the Ghana, Bank of Ghana Hospital. Go and check whether it is his project. Bank of Ghana for family tax. And the board sat down. But because it happened during his era, he wants to take credit, media channel. UGMC, Prosperity project. Oya man penny no mo ye but no po me say me can so no po Owura Mahama, the one that you are not directly financing or Mwankasa Kope or Musika po want to me and make sure some baby. I feel sorry so now nam na wo pananado che wo duko to dwe na wo di ko to dwe nam fom e na wo sre Ghana for say yen ko sre nanado so bewie na wo fa nema me dwene ho amenti ase ne say afere hospitals na NDC for edi dwa mo enu is one of the Eurojet the invest projects President Kufo na kofa ba ya sha ase atamils to kakra no di ja wo Mahama you couldn't finish. I feel now catch and say I didn't see where well, as I speak to you, the hospital is working. You couldn't finish. Into America say, I'm the Owura Mahama now Mukana say no.
My brother also a nation builder. Me and my repeaters are also a nation builder.
And my there was
he's coming to build this nation.
Look, Tema, port. When you say for the next 35 years or 32 years or so, Tema port India. Now, NDC for us, who are no. Sika wo ton ade no o ma be kan che Ghana for say me ton Tema port no ye habo a yesi sa habo fudoni penso ya be pim ne wa kwa akoton habo no ka che me say wo ton habo no di sika no ekosi airport mami le no abaso mami na wase wa akoton habo na ma obi na NDC for twa mo wa be ka che yen say port charges boarding. Now, no tono, when you saw a private person or Babu Sikabia or Pebia. What on Eddie? Sikano won't to mean country, me Kwame Adade, me he say, Papa me say in a bar, who kick back a waji, Tobo Wati, Kakra Kayano, Yadi Sheha. Me, I don't know. Now, Papa no back, no money a charming and bought, not Ghana for sure, no other culture, me say, Nanado. Now, no, who sign contract no me ho. Na contract, Mahama contract bia ye bia shemu say wunnim na wu twam. Vie. Mahama contract bia e wom. Anya take up pay nu nkwa na e nwanwa o. Mahama contract bia e wom nti de ye badge ya ye betwa mu na nsen ya omudi ye call court wo UK. Eyire so no mo so mo beton ye embassy.
But I say and who says greetings to Ernest, one of the most ardent NPP communicators, especially Oman FM. As for JDM, I really can't place him the way he sees Ghanaians. Has he so soon forgotten how he was stripped naked by the World Bank official as being the one responsible for Ghana's ailing economy? By the way he handled the energy contract during his time, you will see how Dr. Bawumia will expose him during the peak of the campaign. Dr. Bawumia and the team, so one more is slow.
So, look, there's one thing that make to me account was slow now. Sometimes strategy, that's on condition that there's some strategy going on. Okay. Strategy is what wins the war, not strength. I'm telling you, there is this book, The Art of the Strategist. You will know how two armies are going to war. Well-known heavy army. Until America said, "Me, Mahama, and dumb mommy." I know what I'm talking about. Yen strategizing because OBC economy we can prove it. But a well-known, well-trained army, which outnumbers a weaker army. If I say U.S. Army versus Ghana Army, one more I go U.S. Army, U.S. Marines, why, Omunyama, Yadibaku see and Krum had team na Yamutu. But a Ghanaian army can win the war against a U.S. army with the best of strategies. I don't think Russia and Ukraine young level now up to now. I don't think Israel for call Gaza. Yes, Gaza for ne to two form. Omunam form assassination into udi tank kakraka amoka kakraka ne nam soro no or fa form anu abepi amoka na se no the bomb na tare ase na wasan wura form ti se ukura. What did the American say? The best strategy will win the election. Mahama will want to play on the intelligence of Ghanaians. They said their MDC tie and election be MDC winning, they played on the intelligence of Ghanaians. NDC for we need the Krobo area. Umako culture and say money achim for enka. Na MPP for ya achim for uvo tuma achiminia. Obewabe 2 free na sasi so. MPP aba power and akufo MPP aba power and nanado or sanya achim ye 2 Krobo ni bi free asasi bi so. But that is how they want the area. The same thing. The year 2009 one say ya. 2009. Omo who say untumi mpini bibia against the MPP. MPP aye adwuma. They can't say ye be ye no. Ya ye nipa betumi aye bia. Enti no say upini the economy on them it won't work. If you pin anything it won't work. Enti no say sadia ye can't run to omo so. And then throw work. Omo susu say the year ba be 2024 ye adwuma ye be ye no. Sa adwuma no so ba be ye ntro. So owura after press conference, so MPP for starting intro, your friends handing over those. Let me tell you, what we call psychological warfare. Over saying Ketiana or no say we win election, you didn't cut na table, you be calculate action in some. No, to no free home no wako. Ako can say yeko sako to no krano. Now yes, I've been progress and they be Jimmy for. It's ye crash in so yeko na mwenyaji. Mahama and Kasanka said, we went to the court to please our followers. Some Crofona and Ekachra who said, me Sayaba, now may better. Or by better, he should give us an example of what he did better.
Then I say Martin Luther says it's unfortunate we have allowed characters like Mahama and Asibin Ketia to have their way in our political space. Mahama has forgotten he managed the economy when there wasn't any Ukraine-Russia war and other global issues. They are really hungry.
Exactly. When I trust I mean I come when you break and no person would bring Ghana for any so. Or my another abui. And I gave an analysis earlier. Say when they took over a robust working economy, all the social amenities were there working. By the time mobile free power no na omanya na banks pacho ma ye say yembeji loan no na omanya banks na sika asanwom na banks na nkasa pesika ye nya bi that omanya no na omujama na adanko akufo-addo say nanado me NDC for can say omubehwe say de nanado betumi abo omanya.
Yeah.
Do you remember? I'm telling you, Owura Rollins free, so not Ghana, your debt to GDP was negative 144. 144%. Not just say, you check Ghana for Sika, Ekaya, you check Ghana for Nina, you best check almost half Ebuso. Say amount 10 CDs, car say betria. Ya check you best amount 5 CDs, account say 5 CDs, no can you declare 15 CDs. 144%. And as at that time, no, Owura Akufo-Addo, the first thing Owura Akufo did was to say, ye ni sika ye di betria. Nti amanone for why ye de oka bia yate, ye nim say ye de oka, ye ntumi ntwa boa ye. When he said he was going to HIPIC, NDC for call parliament. The same Ghana parliament where you back the IS speaker not Hobi. No mo call parliament, no mo call can say Owura Akufo Ghana ni mo ase. But when we said we cannot pay, it gave us a relief. That is how President Akufo managed to bring the economy back to life. You see, the NDC does people. Jimmy for me. Anything America say MPP for whoever is managing the communication will do the right thing. That's why everybody, the committees, be other making sure say communicators. Provide them with the information, the documentation. We see we could document on health. And we do a large man who ya pa. Cheap compound ya double salary ya 5% diko double salary. And now, the brochure now are 5%, now are 95%. Now say, or they see cheap compound, your Muja and Muramunina ye. Ghana for a TME, or Mumu saying him. Say, cheap compound be NBC for Jan and Murabia ye. The same NBC, on a Mukodi 200 million, Mudi Mimidi, TF4, Mutiemi, or Mudi, Eco 200 million US dollars every Swiss bank. Say you about the 6 agreement. Some guys say me call Keta weekendi. Be do agreement na mira ho. Ghana ni ba da kwan no ho. But obi akoji 200 million ababidi. Sa dan na esi ho no, divide 200 million by 1,000. Na hwe se Ghana ni bi betumi akotena fi ho a. Just a buy esan be Jimmy tax and no kope bosia na ye be yire me na ye mimi kotuaka na ye sign this asika no biom ekoko yes adan ne ho adwuma ansa na ye tumi aten.
And Injirama says Ghanaians should know that Ujam Mahama is not the alternative for our development. Ebebu na ya to ya ba yie dia enkeye na se be ya ebebu no.
Wo mo a ekoto aba no onu ohu hwe wo na esese wo kire ne mu. Anfa said me ti ha me kasa bebre. Nyama me kan yina you will be shocked. Said there's a professor on theater. There's a doctor on theater. There's obia wako school a oni owo huma onim de. Ah onte onim ho ono ni problem ye say wa sorry anope yo kope de obedi. Ne yere ne ne ma ye ba be school obeti school. Media and America said the NDC can never win this election. It is the MPP that will lose for them. Say MPP form pending for the right thing. NDC omu person ko court. Omu say omu they say yan fa nya hand over notes no. Ya collation na onye ni yie na say okodru court na watumi akire. Because say yeah the right things are MDC you go to court again. And you say we are nothing no ko. Ya bona manani so akan no or tam ni nkrata or court. Say court no kwa odru obi enfi no. They toss you no. Let me tell you because of the kasa ye kanini amanti. I listen to their stations. Oh yeah. Almost psyche omunkro for no. MPP for be wiem about we dey be wiem and a nipa ewu. Look, Radio Gold did worse in 2012. Meaning so be hu ya omo be ye TV Gold bi. Na TV Gold no pictures are ntokwa esi wo Côte d'Ivoire nipa ye kunkum wo mu the whole world omu ko wiase bebia kofa the most gruesome pictures the worst killings ye kunkum nipa ye tu nipa tu ye twetwa nipa nam and I no kwa na na yi no ho no you see there's something we call trolling. There will be more time to talk about these things, however.
Ernest, thanks for coming. Every time you listen here.
Oh, yeah, I'm not here for official part. Say any first day, I remember baby. And any first day, just for that Munyan for last year. Yeah, my Munyan so official part.
Last week.
Last weekend, to me, your best friend, I'm sure my telephone, you know, Muti, and one send a text, you know, my idea, Panya.
I'm sure Professor Jampo, man of Shapa.
Are you?
Jampo, Japa.
I don't know, so be born in one of the newspapers. But then, now, Yemian, why, and your Muya Jumani, and so no. I have Mumbe Boye, na programming. This year is going to be a different year. Now, only economists, no, Dr. Dunfe, as I me pembre na me friend, na ye din komo. Ono so me chia me pa.
Solomon Sasumensa or the folk kwabuaje. Ya na mo ase radio sanso na kwesininsi focus on my war MCR. Ya na mo ase eja no leji wo manim justice eja na chi ya na mo ase afi we ya afi foforo me no Ernest so abeka no nso ya da wase ya da obi ase once again e ma mo afisha pa e programs aka ni nyina to aso nyame ya ma wa channel pa e be share